Hi, Jin here again. Um, it's been a really long while, and I've been so busy again. And today's topic is Chimchu. Chimchu means thinking power. I think you have seen this kind of training in martial arts movie or documentaries. Like horse standing is a very popular method for training thinking power. However, horse standing is not so efficient unlike many people think. I put down details in my book, so you can check it out later. And I'm gonna explain about more details from my book. So let me read the part of the book first. Okay, the advantage of Chimchu is the expansion of the body's surface over the earth. The reason why big people are so strong is that the surface of their feet is big. The bigger the surface coverage of their feet is to the earth, the better the balance, the bigger the force generated. Okay, so let me explain about this. Imagine if you have a big body but have a small feet, and do you think you can generate big power in that case? No, not so much, because it's very unbalanced and it is very easy to lose your balance. But in opposite case, if you are a small person but has a big feet, and what do you think? You are still weak? You cannot generate a big power? Actually, you can. You can generate a really big power. If you see some people, especially from South America, some people have a tiny body, but their feet is kind of big. So they're very stable. They have really good balance, and good balance generates big power. If you watch UFC or something like that, you can see so many good players are from South America. I mean, Latinos, because as I said before, your power depends on the gravity. So how much you can handle the gravity or not. So if you have a big feet, then the surface of the feet makes your body to stand on the earth stably. So I can tell the balance is over half in martial arts. If your balance is not good, then everything will be not good as well. Let me read the next part. Many Chinese martial artists practice really wide and low horse stance. It is not good for your health, and it is not helpful in creating martial arts power. Some forms lower the posture as such as extreme level and forces you to step very hard. It can give trainees knee problems or arteriosclerosis. I forgot what it is. Anyways, if you watch some Chinese movie, especially Shaolin movie, you can see Chinese monk practice horse stand a lot, like this, something like that. Imagine the main purpose of practicing thinking power is to use it. So the purpose of the thinking power is getting the bounce power from the earth. So when you think your body and your entire weight go into the earth, and the earth will give you back, and you use the power. But if you think too much, like horse standing, then even though the earth gives you the power back, there's no chance to use it because your stance is too low. But if your stance is as a moderate, it's kind of perfect level, then you have more chance to use the bounce power. We usually say, imagine there are really strong springs in your pelvis. So you should use the springs efficiently. In order to that, your stance shouldn't be extremely low, like horse stance. Okay, let me read the next one again. It is not necessary to sit very low and rise up to create force like many Chinese martial artists do. The internal force is launched when you make contact with your opponent. The problem is your body and mind will have critical issues if you cannot control the internal pressure properly. In order to train it properly, there are requirements below. First, body structure and inner pressure. If you give inner pressure to your body before your body structure is ready, then the structure will collapse because it cannot hold the pressure. Thus, your body will be ruined. Therefore, set up your body structure properly before you practice inner pressure. So, let me add some extras about it. I've seen so many martial artists doing wrong way like this, even in China, Korea, Japan. That's why we recommend you practice the basics, especially standing meditation, because it will make your body is very strong to handle the power from the earth. But if your body is not ready, then your body can't handle the pressure. Body pressure is really big, more than you think. Okay, let me read the second one. Second, relation between training intensity and time. You have to create inner pressure gradually for long-term results to occur. If you try to dramatically increase the pressure in a short amount of time because of your desire for internal power, then your body will develop problems. Hasty Jingak, power stepping training, or explosive breath training is one of those kinds of examples. Okay, I will talk about the explosive breathing training later. It is also one of the training methods to improve your inner pressure. So we also train reverse breathing for that. But if you train it without proper instruction, and you will definitely ruin your body. So that's why we need instructors and proper teachers to guide you in the right direction. Anyways, I also have seen some people ruin their body because of the wrong training. One of them was my training sister. She was so excited when she felt the power. So she didn't listen to the master saying and trained so hard. Finally, she ruined her body a lot, and she has to stay in a hospital for a while. And the third part, what I'm going to read, is about that. It is talking about the importance of the mind training. Okay, let me read it. Third, speed and inner pressure. This is for advanced level trainees, since the pressure has increased and you cannot let go of the pressure, then you will develop mental disorders. This is why you need mind training to let go of the pressure, stress, or desire. Empty your mind. Yeah. So the last part, empty your mind, is the key of the internal martial arts. Many pioneers and frontiers, they always say, empty your mind, empty your mind. There's a reason why they say that, because if your mind is full, then there's no way to release the power. So some people say, oh, is it not good to full of power in my body? Well, let me give you an example. Okay, here's a balloon. So you blow the balloon and you made it big enough. But what if you keep blowing it? It will burst, right? It's the same in our body. Once you practice internal martial arts, you will find your body is getting full of the power. And people are very excited, like my training sister. However, if you can't control the power, and then power will control you, and it will destroy your body and mind. That's why we need training, meditation to control the power. Anyways, thinking power is very important in internal martial arts. Of course, it takes a lot of time to master it, but once you get it and familiar with it, then you can feel the power of the earth properly, and you can feel your body is full of the power. I strongly recommend you to read the rest of the page I don't read. I put down more details in there. Hope it helps for your training. Okay, take care and see you next time.